guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be taking through my Azure, I don't know how you pronounce it, standard order. So I discovered this company last year during the pandemic when we were having major food shortages. A lot of the farms and the prepping community that I follow used this particular company to stock their pantries. So then when I did more research into it, they're a family-based company. They have extremely high food standards. Like, they are all organic, non-GMO. They don't mess around with the buzzwords. They're actual organic, good for you food. And then when I went to my first order, which I have a video of that here on my channel, I met the lady who organizes and coordinates the drops, and she found Azure, whatever, when she was diagnosed with cancer, and she was looking for healthier alternatives to typical foods that we consume to help her fight her cancer. That was 10 years ago. She is in remission and has been for that long because of the way she changed her diet. So she orders from this, she provides the drop zone. It's a crazy little process. So you do your order online, you have a cutoff date to order. They give you a drop location and time and date. You go meet a semi and pick up your order, and then you're off and running. So it's definitely a very different way to grocery shop. But I always tell people when I'm telling them about it, I feel like it's Trader Joe's quality of food with like maybe Costco pricing, and then you can also do the Costco bulk, but you can also order in smaller quantities if your family doesn't need to bulk up so much. I am looking to beef up my pantry for the fall winter months, just to ensure that I don't have to be out in all the craziness of flu season and all that kind of stuff. So I want to make sure that we are fully stocked for every needful thing in this season. So I'm going to take you through what I ordered this time. In this order, I did do a lot more of the preserving buckets and jars and things like that. So I designated some of my budget towards things that are going to help me preserve this food better. We had a run-in with some mice in our garage that took out a lot of my long-term storage food, took out all of my long-term storage water that I had just in bottles and plastic containers. They wiped out my water. They bit holes in the bottom, and I have no more water. So that really woke me up to, I need to preserve my long-term food a little bit better. And the way I am gonna go about my long-term food prepping storage is I want to use what we eat. So I am buying in bulk, but we also will eat through these things, and as I run low, I will restock. So that way I'm always cycling through the food and nothing's going to waste. So that's how I'm doing it. I will show you what we got. I will tell you some of the pricing and how I plan on storing it and that kind of stuff. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you are interested in what we bought to prep our pantry for the fall, just keep watching. Okay, one of the first things I got was this Pomona's Universal Pectin. I had a hard time finding this last year, and I really want to learn how to can and jelly and preserve and all that stuff. So they had it on the website, and I decided to pick it up. I felt like it was a good price. It was $4.78 for this box of pectin, which I'm excited to try. Maybe make some jelly. Okay, next thing I got was 10-pound bags of this all-purpose unbleached organic flour. So I got 20 pounds in total. They didn't have a 50 pound available right now, but I figured I'd do this and just keep adding to that one. So again, all organic, unbleached, just really good quality flour for all of our baking purposes. And for the 10-pound bag, it was $11.57. So I spent $23 and got 20 pounds of flour, which again, that food shortage last year really woke me up to how quickly I can not get my hands on an essential, so I want to make sure I have that stocked. Then I also got, how big is this? A 5-pound bag of rolled oats. We eat oatmeal often. You can make cookies with it, you could bake with it, you could just do all kinds of good things, and I love oatmeal. So I got this organic rolled oats 5-pound bag for $7.13, which I think is great. Again, I'm gonna make a big 5-pound bucket just full of oats because we as a family eat that often, so I feel like that's a good investment. Next, I got an aluminum free baking powder. Again, all the baking stuff just went flying off the shelves, and I just want to make sure I have stock so that way I can make sure to make things for my family if I need to. So, and I like that it's aluminum free. So this guy was $3.20. I feel like that's very typical and I like it. Next I got a 1 pound bag of baking soda. I just wanted to try their brand. I know I can get a big bulk thing of this at Costco too, but I thought why not? Let's try theirs. It was $2.74 for a 1 pound bag of baking soda, and you could use baking soda for so many things. You could brush your teeth with it, you can clean with it, you could cook with it. So I just thought this is good to have on hand. Honestly, I felt like this would be a little bit bigger, so next time I will go ahead and order a little bit more of a girthy stock. Next, I got a 1 pound bag of fair trade cocoa powder. Cocoa powder is just good to have on hand. There's actually really good health benefits to natural cocoa like this. I can make brownies and cakes and breads and just different things. If we're hunkered down this winter, needing to not go to the grocery store, to have a little sweet treat made with some really good organic, clean ingredients will make me happy, will make my family happy, so I thought I would go ahead and stock up on cocoa powder. Plus it's great in coffee. So this was $5.45 for a 1 pound bag of cocoa powder. Again, I feel like that's really great, especially for the quality of product I'm getting. Now this guy, we all know, was hot commodity last year. So I went ahead and got a 1 pound bag of non-GMO active dry yeast. I have been making bread at least once or twice a week, so this has been something I really am looking at stocking up bigger. You can freeze this to make it last longer if that helps. I need to redo my sourdough starter. I killed it and never restarted it, but I wanted to get this to make sure that we can have bread if we needed to. Oh, and this was $4.67 for a 1 pound bag of yeast. Now this was a little pricey to me, but that's okay. It's fine ground Celtic salt. So this is a great alternative to the iodized, is that how you say it? Salt that we would traditionally get. This is a vital mineral blend, so there's all kinds of good stuff in this. It's not gonna be bad for you. And it feels traditional. It feels fine and whatever. So I really like this. If we're gonna have salt, I wanna feed my family something that benefits them and not takes away from them. So I thought this was great. So for a 1 pound bag, it was $8.57, and I got 2 because you can preserve with salt. You can do so many things with salt. So this is just the beginning of my bigger stash of salt, but I really was excited to find such a good alternative to this. Next, I got some black beans. So I got 10 pounds of black beans. So 5 pound bags each. I got 2 of them. We eat black beans normally. Like, we don't eat many other kinds of beans like pinto, although I have been exploring more recipes with pinto. Black beans is what I grew up on, what I've raised my family on so far, and they are so, so good for you. They're like a superfood, nature's little broom for your digestive system. So whenever you're feeling kind of down, a nice pot of yummy black beans fixes everything. So I'm stocking up, of course, on this. Pretty excited about that. The price of these was $9.63 for a 5 pound bag. So again, I feel like it's great for what I'm getting. I can certify and know that this is actually organic and nothing bad is gonna come from this. So I really appreciate that. Next, I just got a thing of applesauce. My kids don't go crazy for applesauce, but this is also a great way that I can sweeten things, make bread with or whatever. Plus, I mean, they're not crazy for it, but I'm sure in a pinch they would love to have this little treat. So I wanted to try theirs before I ordered a bigger quantity of it. So this is the Santa Cruz, 2 pounds in here, 23 ounces, and it's $4.69. So organic, good for ya. I felt like it was good. sorry, I forgot to mention, these were $2.87 for 4 or each, and I got 4. Another thing I got was a 5-pound bag of pastry flour. Pastry flour is good when you're making like cakes and cookies and things like that. It's just a finer, lighter flour to give you that like fluffy texture. I got a bigger bag of this last time and I didn't find myself grabbing for it as often as I did the all-purpose, but I still liked it. So I'm gonna do a smaller quantity of this one. It's whole wheat or unrefined, organic, and it is so yummy. It made the best cookies. So that one is $5.35 for a 5-pound bag. I thought that was great and a nice little treat once in a while to make some really delicious cookies. Now the same thing, I have been making bread at least once or twice a week, so I wanted to try some bread flour, but the same thing, I don't pull for my bread flour as often as I think I should. So again, I wanted to get myself more in the habit, so I just did a 5-pound bag and I did the whole red wheat because I am looking to maybe get a bread mill and start getting my own wheat berries and grinding them myself. And these are the ones I've been looking at trying, so I wanted to try it already done in a 5-pound bag. And again, I feel like the price is right on. It was $5.45 for some really good quality bread flour. I just stocked up on some corn. Again, a nice, more healthy version of what I normally get. Oh, I got baby corn pieces. Well, I didn't realize that. Well, shoot. Okay, well, I'll be using these in soups and things. I thought I was getting kerneled corn, so I will probably use these up faster. They won't go into my long-term storage. They'll go into the pantry right now so I don't forget about them and make them. Well, poo, I didn't realize I did that. Okay, these were $12.96 for 6 of them. I got a 5-pound bag of white basmati rice. This is one of my favorites. Again, I got this and I can't remember how well we liked it, so I did a little bit smaller version for right now. And plus, I feel like I have enough rice stocked. I feel like I buy a thing of rice every time I go to the store, so I didn't want to overdo it. My goal is to get it into one of these buckets along with the other stash that I already have. So this was a 5-pound bag. It was $14. Can you believe how much rice is starting to cost? This inflation's crazy. But again, very organic. Rice is one of those crops too that organic matters to me, because some of the trash they put on your rice crops would scare you. So I appreciate that this is a quality product. I got ghee. I got three things of ghee. I have been watching a few homesteaders who cook with this regularly. It's like a butter that you can use like butter in a pinch, but it's shelf stable. So again, I have a little bit of a butter, actual butter stash in my fridge and freezer, but I wanted a shelf stable version. So I got 3 things of this ghee, and it was $27.72 for the 3 things of it. So what does that break down to each? So $9.24 a thing for a thing of ghee, which again, is that a little pricey? Maybe, but I think I would be very thankful for it in a crisis when I have a shelf-stable butter alternative. Tuna! This is so good. My family loves tuna. They like tuna casserole, they like tuna sandwiches. Tuna is a great canned meat that I can stock up on. I have some, but again, I wanted to try theirs. This was $53 for 24 cans, which I felt like was pricey, but even going to Costco the other day, that's about $2 a can, which is about right. That's about the price I'd pay for something in the store, and I know the quality of this is going to be much better for my family, so I wanted to try it, give it a go, and then I will stock up a little bit more on that if we all like it. honey. You can get their honey in like vat sizes, like 5-gallon buckets, gallon buckets. So I wanted to give it a try, make sure we liked it before I got a big storage of that. Honey is another thing that is like shelf stable for 1,000 years, and I'm not even exaggerating. Honey does not go bad if stored properly, and it's great to sweeten things with, to bake with. Again, this is great to have on hand in a pinch. So I wanted to try theirs before I bought the big quantity of it, and I'm pretty excited. It's so cute. This one's really heavy. This was $8.34, which I felt like was a great price. So I'm excited about it. Maple syrup, another great natural sweetener to keep you from using too much refined sugar. This is going to sweeten your food beautifully. I've converted my family only over to maple syrup. We don't do any other kind of syrups now. And I was excited about this grade A dark robust. So same thing, before I dove in and bought vats and vats of it, I wanted to try their littler size. And again, this, if stored properly, is going to last you till the end of time, because it's a naturally occurring product, and it's just really great for you too. So I really enjoy maple syrup, and I wanted to give theirs a try. Okay, now into some of the food storage things. I bought 1-gallon Mylar bags. I got these so I can store some of the rices and beans and things like that a little bit more securely, less air, less everything. So these, for 16 of them, for 10 by 6, wait, no, 50 gallon bags was $14.95, which is so good. So I got these, and then you get these little oxygen absorbers to go inside that, so it really like vacuum seals these bags shut. These were $4.91 for 50. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer some of the stuff into Mylar bags with oxygen things, so that way my food is even more protected. And from there, I'll put it in a tote like this to preserve it. Next, I got lids for the next product that I'm going to show you. These were $7 for all the lids that are going to go to all these jars that I'm about to show you. So again, glass is a great way to preserve your food. Little rodents can't get in there. You could stick in like a silica, one of these things, to help preserve it a little bit better. This is great for like your flours, your sugar, all that kind of stuff. So let me show you these. I got 1 gallon. Oh, I'm about to break it. Can you see it? 1 gallon size jar with lid. I plan on using this for rice and beans, and maybe leaving it just in my pantry. That way the major stock can go in here, and then I can refill these with what I will use inside the house or inside the kitchen. So these, for 4 of them, let me find it, it was $17.88. So again, I designated some of my budget for these food preserving things because I knew I needed it, so I went ahead and did that. So I got 1 gallon. I got ½ gallon. So I was thinking these more for like the baking soda, salt, things like that. And for 6 of these, it was $16.64. The $17 was for 4 of those, $16 for 6 of these, and then the lid. So I feel like these will last me forever. I could find so many uses for these, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Okay, and then the piece de resistance is these food grade 5-gallon buckets. These, for 3 of them, I haven't been able to get my hands on these. So when I saw that they had them in stock, I thought, let me just go ahead and grab a few, see how we like them. So for 3 of these without the lid was $24.15. And then I went ahead and got the Gamma lids. So these are really cool because, again, I plan on eating, Again, I plan on eating through our stock. So I wanted something that I can open and close easily and not mess up anything or let it go bad. So this goes on the bucket, and then this screws on. So if I have my flour in my 5-gallon bucket, I can easily open it up, transfer it to my jar, and have this in my kitchen, and this can stay safe somewhere else. So for 3 of the lids, it was $22. So in total, it was about $15 for lid and bucket, which, watching all the prepping community and just seeing older videos, this used to be like a $5 investment. Now it's gonna be about a $15 investment. But if you're investing in food and you want to preserve it well, it's worth the investment to me. So there you have it. There is my Azure standard order. In total, I spent $364. A majority of it was on some of the food preserving containers, which I'm fine with, because the next order I will know as I invest, my investment is safe and secure in different containers. Again, I think $364 is not horrible. We are a family of 7, 6 living at home. My daughter is on her own now, but I still like to make sure we have plenty stocked, and I feel good about this. I feel like I got a lot of the basic essentials this time. I do plan on ordering monthly from here on out. I had done an order in the summer, which thankfully I did, because come to find out, the group that I'm a part of shut its openness, closed its open, I don't know, whatever, to newcomers because it had gotten too big. So that one summer order that I did locked me into this fantastic group that meets very close to my home, like very close to my home. And so I'm in. So I told her, I said, okay, I will order more consistently, and I plan on just 5 pounds here and there, getting these buckets nice and full, making sure I have a lot of shelf stable stuff to just eat from and be more self-sufficient. So again, I hope you like this. I will have a referral link below if you want to try Azure for yourself. All you do is put in your zip code. It'll tell you all the drop zones near you. You can pay to have it delivered to your house, but it's like $100. So I would rather just meet the truck and use that $100 to actually buy food with, but that's an option for you. I think it's great. And then on the receipt, I have to share this because I was so excited about it. It says, "Beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in health, just as your soul prospers." John 3:1 and 3:1-2. I just was like, even more solidified how excited I am to continue to support this company that puts beautiful Bible verses on your receipt. They worked with me so well through some confusion of the drop zone. I can stand behind and know that I'm feeding my family the best quality of food I possibly can, and I feel like the prices are fair. I really, really love it. So I'm gonna go start preserving some of this food, getting it in the right jars. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, join our tribe. Let me know that you like these kind of videos so I can continue to do them. Do you like grocery hauls? Do you like prepping videos? It's kind of the season I'm in right now. So if you do like that, then let me know, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.